It's the NFL on EA Sports. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Commanders, and it comes your way next.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Burrow looking to pass. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Ware. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Well, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He completes it to Snead. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed him with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15. 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got some space here. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. 42 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. 1st down, here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route, he's got him. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 3 yards out. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that on the last drive, and he starts here with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Snead's got it. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand. And
touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got...
He's got a man, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Owens. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bengals set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Burrow is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On 2nd and very short, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To the air again, Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To try again after the sack. Burrow. Over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 3rd and goal, Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. McPherson's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. It's complete to Snead. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Brought in left side by Snead. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will do it. Fourth past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. So here is Washington now to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Try to make it 9 in a row. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Ware. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught right side at Snead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On second down, it's Ware. Stiff-armed him. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Burrow down around his goal line. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Ware. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Number 4. Here we go. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Running on first down with Ware. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run straight ahead with Ware. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on their side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
And he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down and going to go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Commanders' 23.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 75 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow being chased out left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 7. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. To throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Here's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. This is Ware. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Commanders, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start.